Yes everyone, welcome to the video. As you can see, I got a very exciting video for you today. I got my hands on the MOZA KS Pro wheel. Now after a very long time and a lot of waiting, I finally upgraded to this wheel. This video is being made after having the wheel for about a month. That's due to the fact that I wanted to test it so I can give you an honest review, not something that's just sort of based on excitement. Now in the video we're going to be doing a unboxing of the wheel. We're going to go over the specifications and we're going to also compare it to the old KS wheel just to see if it's actually worth upgrading to, or if you should save your money and just get the old KS wheel. Now beside that, let's jump straight into the unboxing. Right, so in the box you get a little plastic sleeve. In that sleeve you get the instructions, the stickers and the tweezers. Now these are the tweezers. These are the exact same ones you got in the KS wheel, but the stickers on the other hand are completely different. These ones feel absolutely amazing. These are a lot thicker, and on the back of it, as you can see, there is a little image to show where the stickers should go corresponding to the image. This is the second sheet, which has the see-through stickers that go on the buttons so that the LED lights can light them up nicely and nothing gets blocked out. Beside the stickers, that's all you really get inside the box. Now on the wheel itself, everything's changed. You do get a 3-inch high definition display. It does have magnetic forged carbon paddles on the back, and it does have a carbon fiber reinforced composite material on the face, front and back. But beside that, there is a lot more to run through. I'm gonna do some sound clips, show you what all the buttons sound like, and then compare it with the KS wheel. So that was the sound of the MOZA KS Pro. Now let's do the exact same thing on the MOZA KS and see how the sound compares to the new wheel. So as you just heard there, first thing you definitely hear is the fact that the buttons sound a little bit more hollow on the MOZA KS compared to the MOZA KS Pro. It definitely feels a lot more sturdy. It doesn't have any shaking or any rattling on the buttons itself, so they definitely went in and focused on fixing that issue. Width wise, the wheels are fairly the same. The paddle layout slightly different, as you can see. On the KS wheel, the previous generation, it does have more of a back, whilst this one has the paddles that come out more. The wheels, again, major difference is, for example, the thumb rotary switches. Now, these are aluminium compared to the plastic ones on the KS. These are all 4 of the buttons that are aluminium. All the rotary switches are, I don't know, just slightly more higher quality. They feel nicer to twist, a lot quieter. It's not as loud. We do get, which is very nice, 2 7-way funky switches, which the other wheel was sort of lacking. It was more of just sort of up, down, left, right, and twist. But beside that, that was it. This one is a lot more complicated, a lot more going on with it. The grips on the wheel itself are slightly softer, definitely a lot larger, feels better in the hand over a long period of time. So when you're starting to do stuff like 2-hour races, your hands, my hands got quite tired on the KS wheel. don't have that issue with the MOZA KS Pro. One thing that I think is worth talking about as well is the reinforced structure. As it's an internal upgrade, you don't get to see it, but you definitely get to feel it in game. In my honest opinion, thanks to the upgrade, the force feedback is very consistent, and more importantly is even more detailed in comparison to the KS wheel. Now that's not a major difference, but it's definitely something that builds immersion even more. One thing that hasn't changed really is the brightness of the LEDs. The LEDs, I'd say, are probably the exact same, but because of how much is going on and how many LEDs are on this wheel, it looks out this world. Now, my favorite thing by far is the screen and the fact that you can customize it to your desires. You can put what you want. As you can see, I have a little Porsche logo, I've got the best lap, the real-time lap, and personal best. It has the gears, the traction control, so I can turn it all off in game on my overlays, and I can just concentrate on looking at the wheel, looking ahead on the road, not having any distractions. Major step up compared to the KS Pro. Compared to the KS wheel. Now, as you can see, I've put some clips of the KS wheel from when I first got it. This was about 2 months ago. Now, so yeah, the wheel was absolutely amazing for when I got it, because I started on the MOZA R3 base bundle. So, you know, I didn't really like the wheel, then I upgraded to the butterfly style wheel, and then I went with the KS, and then the KS Pro got released, and I had to wait 2 months to get that. But you know, it was completely worth it. I'd definitely say that if you are looking at buying one or the other, I'd sway towards buying the KS Pro if you have the money. I think it is somewhere around £100 difference in the UK, but I feel like for the things that you get, it's a no-brainer really. Not only do you get a screen, which MOZA charges for their one around £195, so it's almost half of the price of the KS Pro wheel. Now, overall, the immersion is insane with this wheel. I would definitely recommend that if you are looking into upgrading your wheel and you are maybe with a third-party base that isn't MOZA, these are compatible on other platforms via the USB cable and the MOZA box. Now, would I say, is it worth getting the MOZA KS wheel? Most definitely. If you're new and you're getting into sim racing and you want to experience something but at half the price, then definitely makes sense to get that. Beside that, the wheel was absolutely amazing. I'd definitely recommend the KS Pro, worth every single penny. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, if it's helped you make your decision up about if you're going to get the KS Pro or go with the KS, make sure to leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.